Lord have mercy. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Listen, we had multiple delays, but we are here. A lot has been going on out here in the streets, and we said, oh, we got to do a video catching up on some things and getting some things together. And I was like, oh, on the phone with different time. I'm going to share this. I'm not going to say my friend's name, but this person has been so active in my career, helping me with thumbnails and all of that. He actually taught me how to do thumbnails. So I called him and I said, hey, I need a thumbnail really quickly for a show that I'm going to do. He said, yeah, just send me over the photos. And he was like, I'm not gonna be able to do that thumbnail. And I'm like, why? I'm going through. I want to get in my car and delete myself. And I'm like, why? Like, I knew that he, battled with things in his personal life with his mental health. And I've always noticed that he always try to get in, relationships and it don't work. So I knew that was the reason, but I wanted him to say it. And he was like, yeah, in a relationship can never keep a relationship and take care of my mom and all of this. And I'm like, I said, you need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the psych hospital to get treatment because obviously you don't feel good in the head. So you should go. So we reached out to the proper people to get him the help. He refused. And my hands are tied. Like I don't live in the same city as you, but if you don't want the help, then you don't want the help. My hands is I'm good. But when I tell people that it's a lot of people that are going through, in their mental health, it's quite something. You think people got it all together. They want relationships, and people once they get rejected or it don't work, they take it on them upon themselves to just deal with the guilt and deal with the depression. They don't know that this relationship may not work, but you may get in a good successful relationship. But also before that, you have to be you know single and happy, because if you're not happy single, then how can you bring joy with another person? You know what I mean? I'm content in being single. Like I don't need someone to bring joy in my life. I work, I do YouTube, I have personal friends that I can go and hang out with, but I don't need that to bring me joy. When I wake up, I feel joy because when I'm alive, I have my health, I have my strength, and I work in places with people that will love to be back in society and work and drive and take care of themselves. They don't have to depend on somebody else turning them, changing them, etc. So when it comes to that, you have to be able to find happiness within yourself. And when you find happiness within yourself, you will attract that energy. You know what I'm saying? I get offers or people want to date me, and I turn a lot of stuff down because number one, I got to feel this the vibe right, and everything like that. And I personally don't feel like it's okay for me to I don't feel comfortable being with a guy because guys are nasty, you know what I'm saying? They're very nasty. So I don't see personally me being with a guy. Never. I've been with one guy, Jonte, and I cheated on him. Jonte Evans. I cheated on him with everybody, with all type of dudes, And I told Jonte Evans, I said, listen, brother, I told him, but Jonte was sleeping with Jonathan, multiple times, and they still messing around. Both of them are addicted to crystal meth. So, but as once I got out of that situation, I'm like, I don't really want to be in I'm still a whore. You know what I mean? I'm still not ready to commit to a guy. Now, women, I can't. Like when I'm with a female, I can commit 1000%. But with dudes, I don't have that same mindset. I mean, like, you know, but with females, I can. I can be very committed. Like I'm talking and to a female now, and it's great. But we live in two different cities. But when we in the same city, we vibe right. And I love the fact that I can keep that relationship private. If we ever were to get into if it is serious and we just together, I don't think I would make it public. I don't know for her, for her not to being dragged in the media by social media people and church folks. So I probably will keep it private. And if I do make it public, I will sit her down. Like I would sit her down and say, "Hey, be prepared for people saying why are you dating a man that been with men? Be prepared for that." And so I will have to train her, in that area to not take what people say to get under your skin because they know it won't bother me. I'm a public figure, but it probably would bother her. So I would definitely sit her down and train her that this, you know what I'm saying, that this will go on. So I would definitely give her some time. And when I say train, thank you. Like media training is where I would give her like some strong media training because the public will inquire about it. You know what I'm saying? So, in the series like now, when my public persona is part of me that I do flirt, that's a part of my public persona. I am a flirt at heart, but once it gets serious and I'm in a relationship and it's known that you are my my woman, I will make sure to keep that private. And then if I do make it public, we will go through an extensive media training so you could be trained at what people would say. Because I have viewers, I have people that actually watch. I was live on State Show last night, and it was a lot of people that tune into my station show, listen to it, so I know I've had reach. I'm not muted to that. I know when I come on camera, people are watching me from all over, especially New York City, because New York is one of the largest markets that we have a lot of our viewers that tune in the most is from New York City. I mean, that's the number one city that watch my YouTube video. Then literally the number one city is New York. All right. You got Chicago, you got Dallas. I forgot the other cities, but I did remember when I checked it a couple of days ago, New York was sitting at number one. Okay. So that's just how that goes. Now I'm going to get into these subjects because we have a lot of commentary to get into. But I just want to say it again. If you need someone to talk to, if you need someone to get something off your chest, then do it. Do not suffer in silence because that is the trick of the enemy to get you to suffer in silence, and you don't want him to win. But I've met so many people that couldn't control their emotions and it got the best of them. I remember one guy wanted to end his, you know, delete himself, and the police rescued him, and he said he was so glad he didn't do it because he was feeling so low. And now he's a public speaker. Now he is speaking around this country. So he noticed that it's getting better. Now we all have bad times. I have traumas. I have bad times. You have traumas and bad times. But what you will see once you fight through it and really win that okay, you got through it. And it's all about getting through a process. But it's so many tools that can help you get through. Like they have Greek counseling, they got therapy, they have so much that can help you, that you can get. And don't suffer in silence. That's how a lot of people go through. I mean, we lost so many YouTubers that, were on this platform and they deleted themselves because they couldn't handle the pressure of life and they're no longer here. It was one particular YouTuber. He was very talented. He would interview all the web series guys and he had his own salon. He was actively on red carpets. I mean, he was everywhere. And one day we get the news that he had terminated his life. And so, which is sad. So every time I go down his timeline or go down his videos that he used to do, I said, wow, this is something. And so I learned from that. I'm like, okay, if you're going through, get some help. Like, I was just some help because it's out there. And I remember that you have therapy, you have group therapy, you have counseling. It's so much that you can do. And I remember when I was in a psych hospital and we were getting help and we was in there, we had to do like group therapy. And when we did group therapy, then we had individual therapy. Group, it helped us. And because it was very serious for me, I was in there multiple times. I was in there because I needed the help. And, you know, I really needed the help. And so it's people that all they do is study like grief and they can really help you. And I've lost I lost the moderator when she lost her mother. She was so like I personally believe she passed away from a broken heart because she was so depressed. She would call, she would cry, she would be so hurt. And she's not here. And she expired at such a young age, as such a young, she was in her early 30s, left behind her daughters. So, you know, and that taught me a lesson like, make sure you get the proper tools, the proper therapy. And if you lose someone as close as a mom, as a dad or a grandpa or anybody, it's very important to get grief counseling. Now, when I lost my friend, I didn't necessarily go to grief counseling because I knew that he was going through, but it did make me cry. I took a break from YouTube, but I did, and I cried and then I came back. I was able to, what I'm saying, snap out of it. I was on my medication that helped, and I was able to think about the tools that I've learned and I was able to get through it. But that situation taught me that, you have to live life, and be careful of the decisions that you make in life because it can affect you later on in life. So it's like, when you see this and you see people, you have to come to that conclusion. Now, to anybody that is going through, like I said, there's services out there. It is services out there. You can actually go to the hospital, to the ER, and tell them that you want to harm yourself, and they will get you the help that you need. All hospitals are equipped for that now. And if that hospital can't help you, they will transfer you to a facility or hospital that can get you the treatment that you need. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like a question they ask. Do you want to harm you or someone else? Like they ask you those questions for a reason, because just to make sure. And if you say yes, then they give you the help that you need. They give you the services um that you need if that is what you are going through. Now, I had to bring that up because that was, something from a friend, and I was like trying to help him, and he don't want the help. Like, he don't want to go get help. He keeps saying, I need to do this. I'm like, yes, you need to do it. You need to get help. Absolutely. Somebody said, you helping me get through my time of grieving as well, Wiley. Your comedy relief is medicine. Yes, it is. Yes. Thank you for that. For that. So it's definitely there. Like, and I finally was able to get help, In Texas, a very red state, I've gotten more help here than I did in a blue state. I was able to get the necessary treatment here in a red state. And people say Texas is conservative, it's red, but I was able to get that help. So I have to open up with that. Okay, now let's get into these subjects. Let's get into these subjects really quickly. Make sure y'all thumbs up. I see y'all in here. I see all of my members in here. Thank you. Love you. I see y'all in here. Love Maria. I see Proud of Me, Latavia. I see Nate in here. Who else I see in here? I see who else? Okay, I believe that's all the members I see in the chat right now. Leah TV, I see you. Thank you. See her in the chat. Hey, Leah TV, love you. Beautiful. I met her and Nate. So wonderful. Thank you for showing up in the chat. Okay. And also thank you to the 80 plus members that are watching us and joining. So see everybody. Hey. Now let's get into these subjects. Now, the first subject that I want to dive into is Jamie Foxx. And I want to dive into that. Jamie Foxx is an actor, y'all know. Pretty much, Jamie Foxx show, and he played in so many other movies. He apparently had a medical emergency, a medical complication. His daughter posted. Rumors start to come around. I know we post rumors that we heard that it was because of drugs. We heard that he felt like someone was trying to take him out. That now we're hearing from people that he's alert and aware, he's up and alert. But they're still not telling us from an official Jamie Foxx account or from his daughter of what really happened. So that's why the rumors are coming out. Like, they're not telling us what really happened. Like, no one is telling us, like, was it the drugs? Was it a stroke? Was it this? Was that? They're not giving us answer. And a lot of people that we talked to said it was because of a stroke. That's exactly what people are saying. Now people are running there. So you could have just easily came out and just give us a reason. Like, oh, it's a medical complication. Respect our privacy. No, we're not going to respect your privacy. We're going to get up all through that. So just give us the reason. Hey, Danielle, I see Nate. I see y'all in here. So give us the reason and be honest. Is he able to talk? Is he able to, do he got his mind? Like, what is the reason? Because just giving us a statement saying, oh, it's a medical complication, but he's all right. But then we heard he was still in the hospital. So which one is it? Is he recovering at home, or is he still recovering hooked up to tubes? Which one is it? That is the point that I need to know. And the public need to know. And then you get people say, oh, that ain't none of our business. Yeah, it is our business. We put money in his pocket. He's a public figure. The public do deserve to know. That's how I look at it. So we're going to keep y'all updated on his recovery. And hopefully he take a drug test live so we can make sure he's not on drugs. I want to know, what is the reason? Why was he hospitalized? What happened? His daughter gave us a bunch of nothing. Only thing she said is, he's that way because of medical complications. Okay, what was the medical what happened to him medically? Okay, and nothing was posted on his Instagram wall. So I want to know what really happened. And then now they're talking about the movie on that they're gonna have to use a stunt double to replace him, or the last couple of scenes he got left for the movie. And Hollywood they're all about the money. And not only that, people depend on movies. That's how they get paid. That's how people get their paycheck. People budget by a movie. Like if you working on this set and that set, people get paid by that. So you just can't be canceling movies. That means hundreds of families probably won't be able to eat. So people depend on that because that's their job, and everybody looking at the actor, yeah, they get the big of the pie, but you got that production assistant that's making 15 $16 an hour that depend on that. So if she ain't working for the next 2 weeks, that may be she can't get groceries, she can't pay her rent, you know what I mean, she can't pay her car note, or he or she can't pay her car note or a phone. So they really depend on that, because most people that working on Hollywood sets are making minimum wage or close or about $1 or $2 over minimum wage, meaning that a lot of them are living check to check. So if he's not able to finish and if they just cease all operation, it's hurting. Okay. So just like Part of Me said, yeah, they're not trying to go over budget or deal with SAG and IETSE. Yes. So a lot of people is depending on that money. So that's how that goes. Absolutely. Now, let's move on. But I'm asking y'all to pray for him. Pray for him. That's all you can do is pray. Ashanti, thank you to my writers on watertheshow.com, because we cover this. That is rumored that T.I. um I'm sorry, not T.I., Nelly and Ashanti are back together. And I think it's great. It's rumored it's back together. I think they probably rekindled their relationship when he showed up to, you know what I'm saying, the show, the versus battle. I think they probably rekindled their relationship then. If they is back together, that's great. I think it's good for the culture to see two lovebirds that were look good together. And I think honestly, I think it's awesome. To be honest, I think it's dope that both of them are back together, if it's true. But I'm hearing rumors that it is true that they're back together. And then another rumor came out, they really ain't back together. They're just going to feud up these rumors just for a coin. So either one. But once I saw them connected, I was like, okay, I see him tapping that. You know what I'm saying? Tapping that and all. I can see that. Living on that lottie pad. I can see that. I can really see that. And I think it's great. So I'm going to keep you updated on both of them. Ashanti, a great artist. At one time, Ashanti was beating Beyonce in the charts. So at one time, Nelly was beating all the rappers with his hits. So I love it. And to this day, Air Force Ones is still selling. And a lot of people, you know, credit Nelly in that song. You know what I mean? So I think it's happy. I'm excited if this is true. You know what I'm saying? We will see how this will play out in the future. But I'm glad that these two lovebirds are back together. That'll let you know, just because you dumped somebody 5-10 years ago, that same person might. It won't even surprise me. I think she'll probably have her first child by Nelly. And I also believe they will be married, because Ashanti do not have any children. And, now women are having children in their 50s now. So she still got time. A lot of these people are having children in their early to late 50s, mid to late 50s. So I'm just keeping that all the way real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. They having this stuff. Okay. All right. And I'm just keeping it real. It's what's to say, hello, Wiley and producers. Hope everyone had a happy Sunday. Yes, a beautiful Sunday. And when I saw this, I said, yes, I think this is great for the culture. Watch out, Beyonce and Jay-Z. You got a new couple coming back for that spot. Part of me said Sarah had a child at 90 years old. Come on, you in the scripture. You in the scripture. Okay, let's move on. Now, that was both of them that they is in it. So I want to also bring this up on the docket. Cardi B and KenBarbie. Y'all know him. He's a blogger out here, and he apparently met Cardi B last night. They really look like their sister and brother. But he had met her, and he's a huge supporter. He's one of the biggest Cardi B brands. I love him that he's not biased. I mean, he's not trying to cook up to Nicki. He's 1000% committed to Cardi, and they're actually friends. I've heard that they're actually cool. They've been friends for a while, and that's what I heard, that they are friends. And I love that they're also saying that they're friends and they are not about buttering up to like other people like Nicki, and he flip flopping and all that. Like KenBarbie is really committed. All that I have to give it to him. He's really committed. And if y'all don't know who he is, because most of y'all not on Instagram, you go to his Instagram, official KenBarbie. He's a news personality, and he's an award-winner celebrity blogger, TV radio show personality. He was on MTV, he was on TMZ, he was on Fox TV, and more. And he is definitely he's very good. Like I'm telling you, 1000%. And like I said, he hung out with Cardi B, and everybody was talking. Then he also posted something. I don't know. I'm not gonna read much into this, but he had blocked somebody. I'm not gonna say the name who he had blocked because I don't have proof of it. I just have, whatever. So he wrote on Twitter, I saw someone say that I blocked them because they hit a nerve. This is official KenBarbie. No, baby, I'm just finally realizing how stupid it looks for me to entertain you. So now I treat negative comments like a block request. So that's what her. So I don't know who he blocked. I don't know who he removed from his Twitter. I heard rumors, and so once I get a concrete understanding, then we would do a video on it. But that's exactly what he said. So we are 1000% here for this relationship, and I love that KenBarbie is not getting aggressive and he gets in his feelings when he don't talk to Cardi and all that. He just honestly love Cardi. He's not trying to discredit her. He's 1000% loyal. Everybody can't say that. He's 1000%. She never blocked KenBarbie. He have always played his cards correctly. It's just it's just great. Never. When I looked at them, I said, this is good for the culture. This is good for the culture. And we will continue to congratulate him and shout out to him because, like I said, his blog is awesome. Like his blog, he keeps it current over there on his blog. And I love that anytime I need to get some tea about Cardi B, the first place I go look is official KenBarbie. And then also he also sing Nicki Minaj. Not Nicki Minaj, I'm sorry. He don't do that at all. He's saying look him praises a lot. So I love that. I love that. And I love the fact that he talks about other artists as well, but his main focus is Cardi B. Like I've known of him on social media a lot, and he always show love to Cardi B. So congratulations for meeting one of the leaders in this music industry, and she makes a lot of money. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Now we got to talk about this. This is Blueface. Y'all see him, right? Blueface. You see right here on your screen, you see DJ Akademiks. So this story came across my desk where Blueface was very aggressive and saying that he's coming for DJ Akademiks. He had posts pictures of DJ Akademiks with bumps on his belly. And he's saying that DJ Akademiks got the H word that ends with S, that he have an STI and he got the H word. And a lot of people were saying that, DJ Akademiks' girlfriend exposed him, saying that he taking medication because he have an incurable, something in his blood that's incurable. And so when I saw it, I said, I don't understand him having bumps on his stomach that make him have something that's incurable. So, and then I'm like, any proof of them that this is his stuff, that this is his medication bottle that was posted? Because a lot of things can be doctored up. And then I said, if it's all true, let's just say it's true for sake of argument, who cares? Take your medicine, live a happy life. That ain't gonna stop him for making an impact because he was very critical of Blueface. He talked about his music, that he ain't talented. He talk about that. He talk about his girlfriend, Krishan, said her tooth be smelling, that gap be stinking. Like he really be on people neck. He be on people neck. So, and then I think Blueface was kind of jealous that the fact that DJ Akademiks got a multi-million-dollar deal with Rebel. So it's a lot with Blueface. Like Blueface have been posting a lot of stuff saying that, you know, he's looking for that he don't believe in women to hit a man, or he don't believe a woman should, you know, cheat. If a man cheat, you're supposed to always be loyal. So that is where he stands for. And then he also won his boxing match. Most of them boxing matches are fixed to promote him in the Zeus Network. But you have Krishan up there clapping for him. And then people are dragging her, saying that she ain't really pregnant. So it's a lot. But whose side I'm on in here? I'm really on Blueface. I think that DJ Akademiks talk a lot of mess about celebrities, say a lot of rumors and lies about celebrities. So when a celebrity clap back, I think it's great. I'm 1000% behind Blueface. I think he have a right to discredit or say what he want to say about DJ Akademiks, because DJ Akademiks sit on his platform and say whatever. So why are we mad at Blueface? So Blueface was like, he said this about him, and then I told DJ Akademiks, I said, listen, if it's not true, if it's all a lie, then go and sue. But if it is true, you nasty. Because I heard that when you have a breakout, you don't supposed to be active when you have a breakout. And you can have a breakout at any time. That's what I heard. So we are going to keep y'all updated on this situation. But every time Blueface, like he was writing tweets after tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet about DJ Akademiks. And then I don't watch DJ Akademiks. I don't, because it's too long and I'm not watching. He don't grasp my attention like that. I listen to Blueface because, number one, it's in a tweet. I don't watch Blueface interviews because I feel like he's a snooze fest interviews. Yes, yeah, I saw a clip of him dissing his mother, but I guarantee you that's because it was juicy. I'm not tuning into an entire interview with Blueface because he is definitely not that interesting as an interviewee. He makes great music, and like I said, he go toe to toe with Jay-Z and them. He go toe to toe with 50 Cent. Very good as a rapper. I feel like he kind of fell off as a rapper because he was riding the coattails of Krishan, in my humble opinion. So DJ, this ain't the first time people talked about his body. Most of them are women, and I'm not 100% sold that she actually dated DJ Akademiks because there's no proof. Like, where your proof to bag up? Why do we have to believe you? That's because you sent a picture of somebody that got bumps on their belly. So I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more. But when I saw this story, I said I got to dive into it because, like I said, Blueface is a whole something. Like, he's funny. All right. But on Twitter, on social media, but when he's doing them interviews, he's stale as a box of stale bread. And I'm just keeping it real. So if y'all think that DJ Akademiks got them bumps, let me know. If y'all think it was some, let me know. And I will keep y'all updated. All right. Let me know. Now, this is 1000%. I love Jaguar Wright. This is a younger picture of Jag. Very beautiful, very talented. We were definitely discussing her on social media when she was requesting help from me and other bloggers, because from my understanding, they said they're mistreating her in jail. We contacted the jail. They said they are not mistreating her. She's being treated fairly. She's eating. She's getting the help that she needs. But I guess she is making these rumors because she wants to be out of the hospital, out of the ward from the hospital. I'm sorry, out of the ward of the jail. So now she's not getting out of the ward. She now want to have this big thing that she want people to get her out of jail. But it can't happen until they come and pick her up from the Texas, because she have a couple of charges in Texas. Okay. And she's calling like other YouTubers to get her story out. You know what I'm saying? And she want to cause confusion and she think that's going to get her released. No, what you need is a good lawyer in Louisiana to file a motion to make them take her to Texas. Get that motion in. To get her back to Texas so that she can get in front of the judge because she's have been sitting there for a couple of days now. But I feel bad. Number one, I do. And you commit these crimes, make sure you stay in the same area so you can get bail and so you can get bailed out. But now you're spending all this extra time in a jail in Louisiana when you were supposed to be in Texas. Understand what I'm saying? So it's just really something, man. I look at this and I'm like, you know, she committed these crimes. Now it's catching up to her. She kept getting slapped on the wrist and she never took it serious. And then she pushed out people that had the bag to get her out. And now she in Louisiana jail. And everybody moved on. Black China moved on doing interviews about her daughter. The bloggers moved on, talk about other things. And then they mentioned her, hardly no views, because she's the only one that brings in the views when she called in with the rants. She's the only one that gets the views when she called that to rant. But now she's not able to do that. So now the other channels, the people are not watching them hardly anymore like they used to because Jag is not there. Once Jag is there, then they get the 1.5, 1.8, 1.9 million, 1.9 thousand in the chat. But if she's not, they don't give a darn. So we are definitely going to keep you updated with Jaguar Wright. I'm going to send her, I put something on her books, put some more on her books. And I will contact, the judge, not the judge, but the jailhouse just to make sure. We reached out to a couple of attorneys in Louisiana. It's expensive. I ain't paying for that. But like I said, they could file a motion to get her back to say, or even file a motion to release her. But, she have to get the proper lawyer to do that, to file some motions. And if they really follow them mental health, that can really help her. So we will keep y'all updated on this. Like I said, she haven't been released. She is still sitting in jail because Texas have to pick her up. We called the jailhouse. Yes, we did. And they said they're not releasing her into Texas. Come and pick her up. So it could be 30 days. They have it into 30 days. So you can sit there for about 30 days. Okay, now let me drop you all this link really quickly. Okay. If you want to call in, I dropped the link. We will be back live, not tonight. We'll be back live tomorrow because we got some more videos to do. But I want you all to pray for Jaguar Wright. Just pray for her. All right. She needs your prayers. It's sad a Black woman have to sit in jail in which she needs to be sent in somebody's mental treatment facility, not in jail. It's just so sad. So very sad. And sad really would make me tear up is that she is mentally ill and that she's incarcerated getting a record when in fact she needs to be in front of a psych doctor. That's why it's important to take it serious. And she didn't. And this in I could have been in the same shoes as Jag. If I had ignored the signs, I could have been there. If I would have ignored the signs, that could have been me. That could have been me. I'm just like, wow. Like she's sitting by herself. None of her family live in Louisiana. They all live in Philly. She did it to herself. Yes. But I have grace for her because I know she's not well. I know that she needs the help. I know she needed it. And no one threw me. Well, my family did technically, but I had somebody to help me when I was at my lowest. And I hope Jag get the help that she so need. Now, does she need YouTube to go live and all that? No. That's why she's in a predicament that she in today, because she tried to run rapid on YouTube when she had charges. So thank y'all so very much for tuning in to the Wiley Show. I just had to come here and give my thoughts. You know, she did it to herself. Like, for not taking the meds, for running from one place to another until you resolve your charges in one place. Like, you want to resolve it for that reason so you don't get caught in another jurisdiction, another place, and you have to sit there. You have to literally sit there until they come and pick you up. A bare minimum 30 days. So you're going to be in there for 30 days. Mm. And I want to say this. I look at the Sean Davy ways and the way they use her for their benefit. The way they put her on camera, knowing that she wasn't well, knowing that she was battling with herself, and they used her to build the channel. That's low. That's low. All of them. That is so low. And now she need the help. And they're nowhere. I'm so glad that I was able to get the help that I needed. I'm so glad. And I pray that she learned from this. Maybe she do need to be in there for 30 days, and I hope that she's getting the medication, and I hope that she can really think that, I'm too old for this. I'm getting up in age now. Let me take my mental health serious. I hope she does that for herself. But when I saw that for her, and she's in there, and when they told me pretty much nothing you could do, you gotta wait until Texas pick her up. So I get emotional a bit because it's hurtful, you know, seeing someone that is mentally ill we use for clicks and views. I saw it. I just when I saw it, I said, "Wow." Mm. When I saw that, I knew that he needed help, and I've been there. I've been there. And I was so glad that nobody was putting cameras in my face for attention, to build their channels. I'm glad. I'm so glad. And I see people like refuse help because of the stigma that comes with that. But say I take the stigma. I need the help, you know. I need the help. And glad that I was able to get it. I'm not all the way there, you know what I mean? But I'm much in a much better place. And I hope that Jag gets the help because constantly going back to jail is not good. It's not good for your mental health. It's really not because it is a stressor. Like when you're in jail, even when you're in a psych hospital, they have to tell you where to go. Psych hospital a little bit better, but you're still locked up, meaning you can't leave. You know what I mean? You still secluded to one area. But I like the fact that, you know, you don't have armed guards around you. I love that part about it. The food tastes much better in the mental hospital compared to jail. The food are more delicious. So I just had to say that. But we thank y'all so very much for coming on the program, getting emotional. I'm gonna post the number on the screen if anybody want to call in about Jaguar Wright or Jamie Foxx or anybody else we discuss, Nelly and Ashanti or Cardi B. That's the number. That is the number. But I want to say thank you to Jaguar Wright. You know what I'm saying? And thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for listening, taking time out, listening to this program. Thank you so very much. And to my friend, I hope you're watching. Get the help. Don't let your situation that don't let it take you out. Still young. You're not even in your 30s. You will find a true relationship. But until then, take your mental health focus on that first before you try to go look for a man. All right. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. I just had to come with this live. I got another video that I'm going to do. I was going to do it tonight, but its course is late. So I'm going to resume my commentary on Monday. I'm going to save all that for Monday night. For Monday, a little bit early, not too late. Members, we'll be going on Members Only Live tomorrow. We will send the Zoom information tomorrow so you all can have it. That's going to be around 7 or 8 o'clock. You will get the information to sign up. So you still got time. If you're not signed up to join the membership, do it today. We have 85 people that have already signed up for Zoom. I'm sorry, 85 people that have already signed up for the Members Only. We want that goal at 100 members. So we're doing our Member Only Live tomorrow. Make sure y'all come through and have a great time. I'm going to do an after show over there on Station Head. Make sure y'all tune in and have a great conversation with us where we unfiltered, getting everybody business, including myself. That's going to be immediately following this broadcast. So give me about 15 minutes to get myself together. I got to do an old nasty, nasty cry. So if you're not over there on the member only, make sure you join. Thank you, Aaliyah TV. It is $4.99 where you can join. $5. You could join today. And that again, you could join it. You can click that link that Aaliyah TV posted, and you could join us today. If you have any issues regarding the membership, you can definitely go and text me right now, 972-674-9462. We got 85 members. So we want that goal at 100 members by May 1st. And we can do it with your help. Also, shout out to people that have also sent us super chats, cash apps, PayPal. If you would like to contribute today to our show, that is, give me a second. I want to post that as well. Thank you for the Zelle donations as well. The Wiley Show at gmail.com for Zelle. Cash App $ Marquise Wiley 28. Cash App $ Marquise Wiley 28. Cash App Marquise Wiley 28 is our Cash App. And so thank you showing us love. I love y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Make sure y'all comment and subscribe, little black boy. You beautiful little black girl. You're enough when times get hard. Always remember to put God first. Leave a comment. We responded to all comments. We try. It takes us a little time, but I'll be in that bed with oiled up answering your questions and comments in the chat. One of the questions keep coming up. Why are you making this members only? I want to address that. All right. The reason why we made it members only, because we are doing it because it's the right thing to do for our business model. Great business model to do it. That's one of the perks if you want to comment. We don't just talk about celebrity gossip. We talk about politics and everything else. So definitely, if you don't want to join, that's your decision. But just because you can't afford it, don't mean other folks can't afford $5. All right. You just can't afford it, but you don't speak for the majority. And so people are subscribing. That is the future of it. You're going to see more creators. I got a text from another creator. They were shocked that I had 85 members. And they are, they were shocked. So they're going to aptly implement that as well coming up. They're going to implement all their chats be members only. But I told him, I said, this is the choice that we're going to make. We're going to make this members only. What up? We got another member. Yeah, Eli Bethany. What is her name? What's the person name? Thank you. Welcome. ELIEBELE. Welcome. I need my glasses on, baby. BELLE. Thank you for the members adding the membership. So that's what it is, and so that we did it, and so we're gonna see a lot of people join our membership, and we do a lot of great content over here. So if you can't afford it, $5. I understand if it was $500, but it's $5. $5, very affordable, and yeah, and so you sign up today. So thank y'all so very much. Like I said, people come and people go. And when people come and people go, you can be replaced. There's going to be new viewers coming in. Baby, we ain't worried about you leaving. We worried about people coming in. Now, because especially if it's just one person leaving, like that's to be expected. But the majority of the people are staying and they're building up the momentum. All right. Okay. They said, please join the community membership. Thank you. We even got people that want us on their shows and we turned them all down. All right. Because we're so busy building our own. We don't have time to be on somebody else's show. And also, we will be bringing back Two Men and a Lady on April the 27th. That is this Thursday. So we will let y'all know about that. We can't wait. That'll be this week. I'm excited. It's excited and nervous to bring back Two Men and a Lady. And so I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be April the 27th. I believe that's a Thursday. Let's see. Yeah, that is a Thursday, April the 27th. So if y'all in the building, make sure y'all come through. It's going to be fun. And for Two Men and a Lady, that particular broadcast will be for members only in the chat. So if you not here, that we are making it for members only. All right. Thank y'all so much. Now, premieres are different. Like premieres. Like if I did a premiere, which will be a replay, that's open to the general public, the premiere. But the live, like when we're live, that is open for members only. All right. That is open for members only. But premieres are like restreams. That is open to the general public, to everybody else. But the lives, no. That is for members only. All right. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in to another episode of The Wiley Show. We will see y'all then. Thank y'all so very much. And also, y'all see commercials in the live. That's a new feature that YouTube have started. So that's YouTube, baby. YouTube have it where if you are watching the program, an ad will play while you're watching live. That is a YouTube thing, not a Wiley thing. All right. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. I will see you on the next episode. Y'all have a good one. After show station where we gonna be cussing people out like always and getting in people's business. All right, we cuss over there. All right, good night, y'all.